Hello guys and girls, my name is Audric, I'm Julia's brother, and I wanted first of all to share a little video and congrats all of you being ETL, being leaders in the business. I'm looking at the team progress and it's growing very fast, points are going up, people joining the business, and I'm very excited about what's happening with this group. I know in 2020, we're gonna have a lot of new regional director in this team, a lot, in fact, news our original vice president. So I'm very excited for all of you. So congrats. And I wanted to share a small video and just give a small, in fact, a key that's very important that an ETL needs to know to progress fast to the position of regional director. And first of all, maybe just introduce me. My name is Audric. I'm part of the business for now more than 7 years. I'm doing it full time for more than 6 years now. In fact, having a lot of fun with the business. And I'm at the position of regional vice president, working hard for the position of SVP. So one key that I wanted to share that's very, very important is all us as a leader. So you guys are all leaders, and when someone joined the team in the business, either you personally that made him join or one of your IBOs, as a leader, we gotta give the direction to our new IBOs. And often what we do is someone sign up in the business or one of our new IBOs sign up someone and we don't really give them direction. What's gonna happen is, and we all already experiment that, what's gonna happen is they're maybe gonna start the business, they're gonna be very excited about ACN, they have dreams, they have a lot of things, and they're gonna go home and start doing ACN their way, because they don't really know how to do it. So they're gonna try to explain ACN, try to sell service. They're gonna hit so much obstacle that sometimes what's gonna happen is after they're gonna be discouraged and we won't hear of them anymore. And it's gonna be hard to bring them back. So one key that I wanted to share that's very, very important is once someone sign up in your team in ACN, we gotta take the lead of this new IBO and make sure that they understand what are the first steps. So I will share how do I do it personally and how do I create result. And when you guys are gonna understand how to do it, you're gonna see that every single IBO that comes in the business have a huge potential. Could be your next regional director, RVP, SVP, or could even bring you thousands of people or thousands of customers because we went through their contact list. Okay, so when someone signs up, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take right away when he signed up a 45 minutes with him to do a little game plan with him and explain him the first steps. If he can't not the day he signed, I'm gonna try to do it the next day, but in the ideal case, do it right away if it's possible. So what I'm gonna do is first of all, with a sheet of paper, I'm gonna write down with him his why. What is the reason you're doing ACN? And that's very, very important. It looks maybe basic, but it is important because the why is what's gonna give a lot of fire in the people. It's going to give him excitement. It's going to give him the will of taking action right away. So I'm going to talk with him and see, okay, what is your why? Why are you doing ACN? Is it for your family? Is it for not working at your job? What is the burning desire that you have that you want to succeed in ACN? So I would put it down, and just talking about this why, it's going to give him more strength. It's going to give him fire. And what's going to happen is he's going to get more resistance to obstacle. Because when he's gonna get discouraged or have obstacle, he's gonna remember his why. And I'm gonna tell him, remember, you're gonna have obstacle, it's part of the process. But when you hit these obstacles, remember yourself, why are you doing ACN? Hey, why are you doing ACN that maybe a job won't give you? Okay, so, and the second reason is gonna give him, like I said, it's gonna put him to action right away. Then after the second step, when I wrote down with him his why, I'm going to explain him what is his first goal. So his first goal is really simple, is being a CQ. And what is this position of CQ? Is having your 3 first service, having your 7 points. And the reason why I want him to be CQ right away is we all understand it. Even if he got a huge team under him, he have a lot of partners, a lot of customers, he will never make 1 penny if he's not CQ. So the CQ position is very critical because it's the line where he's gonna get excited, where he's gonna have his first email saying, congratulations, you're a new customer qualified. He's gonna have his first belief check, his first income. So I really want to make sure that he's a CQ on the spot in his first 24 hours maximum. So I'm gonna explain him how important it is to be a CQ right away. And I'm gonna take the service with him right away. So make sure that he's CQ right away. And if with his own service, it's not enough to be CQ. I'm gonna aim with him, okay, who could be your first customer beside you to get this first position? And example, I would say is your grandma, your uncle. So who could be this first customer? So example, he says grandma. Okay, so I will write it down with him, and then after, I'm gonna just finish this game plan just by explaining him that not only having customer, what I want is aiming having new legs under him, having partners to duplicate this system. So I will look with him who could be his first 4 legs. So this is my strategy. Every people could have a different strategy. You could have 2 legs, 6 legs. I don't know what I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna explain him what is gonna give him as a benefit having 4 legs under him. He's gonna have $50 every time they become a CQ. They're gonna get their 4% on the customers of their team. So I explained this system and what duplication is gonna create. So like this, he have a goal. He wants not only being a CQ, he wants to have partners in his team, because if we don't propose him, he won't know really what to do. So now he knows he got to get customers, he got to get partners. Then what I say is I always say, okay, who could be these first 4 people that you want in your team? He's gonna say, example, my sister, my best friend, this guy. Okay, I write down these 4 people. Afterwards, I'm gonna let him go down his contact list. But just for starting, I want to aim a first customer. I want to aim his first people that he see the more potential. Then the third step is I'm going to look how to approach. I'm going to explain him how to approach. And this is very important, but not only explaining how to approach. I will break the ice with him right away and approach his grandma for having the bills and getting him as a customer. And mostly I will make sure that he do at least 1 or 2 approach right in front of me of how to invite someone to the next PBR or the next BOM in Edmonton. Okay, so how I'm going to explain him the customer approach and how to invite someone, and then I'm going to go to action right away. And it doesn't take a lot of time. Maybe when you guys are going to start doing that, it's going to be harder in the beginning because we're not going to be comfortable with that. But eventually you will see that in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you could do all that. He could hit CQ. He could have his first invitation done, his first customer acquired. And what's going to happen is when you are with your new IBO and you have a fast success with him, you're going to break the ice. You're going to invite someone with him. He's going to have result. What is he going to do when he goes back home? He's going to repeat the same thing. He said, okay, I invite this way without explaining ACN. And it worked. So when he goes back home, he's going to just re-invite the same way because he had success doing it with you. But what happens is often we're scared of inviting people with him. So he's going to go home, and even if we explain to him and we told him, don't say it's ACN, don't explain the business, just invite them, what are they going to do is they're going to go home and they're going to do what's comfortable with them. They're going to do what they think they're going to have success. So they're going to call their friend are going to say, what is the business? They're going to say ACN, blah, blah, blah. And then the friend's going to say, oh, I already heard about that. Or something's going to happen and he's going to get discouraged and won't have result. Sometimes it might happen, but he might have result anyways. But I mean, we need to give the more chance possible for him to succeed. So we don't want to lose potential because we didn't done it with him. So I always do calls with them right away, just at least one text, so one call or just one action like this. The ice is broken and I want him to have either an obstacle with me or a result with me. So when he goes home, he's going to remember, okay, this worked, this approach had result, it was good, I'm going to redo that the same way. Then the fourth step, I'm just going to make sure that he knows when is the next event, example, Saturday training, and I want to make sure him to be present at this Saturday training, to have the social accept, I don't know the word, but being social, being accepted by an environment, not only by you presenting him the business, but seeing, okay, there are a lot of people doing ACN, all of them were saying it's good. Okay, so I'm going to bring him to the next event. So that's the fourth step that I always do with every single IBO that I sign up, or every single IBO that in my open line, people are going to sign up. I'm going to make sure that we duplicate that the good way, having a good lunch for every single IBOs, making sure that they have the first step and they know how to progress. So that's what I wanted to share. I hope it helps all you guys maybe going through your the team's contact list even faster and having more result. I can't wait to see you guys, all regional director, all RVP, because I see how it's growing fast. I'm very excited for all of you guys. So I wanted to say a happy evening, good evening. Sorry for my English, it's not perfect yet. I'm working on it, but have a good day. Have a good evening everywhere, everyone. Thanks you a lot.